Most soldiers didn't die in the Vietnam War the way you think they did. It wasn't always gunfire. It wasn't always the enemy. For many of them, the jungle itself was trying to kill them, and once you were inside it, there was no escape. Most of the soldiers sent to Vietnam were barely 18 or 19 years old. Many had never even left the United States before, and within days, they were dropped into a place that felt completely alien. The jungle wasn't just dense. It swallowed everything. You couldn't see more than a few feet ahead. No clear paths, no clear direction, just endless green in every direction. And the worst part, you had no idea who or what was out there with you, because the enemy didn't fight the way you expected. There were no battle lines, no warnings, no moment where you could prepare yourself. You could be walking for hours, thinking everything was quiet, and then suddenly, gunfire would erupt from nowhere. Explosions, screaming, chaos, and just as fast as it started, it was over. The enemy disappeared back into the jungle, like they were never there at all. But what made it even worse was that not every threat came from a person. In Vietnam, even the ground could kill you. Hidden beneath leaves and dirt were traps designed to cripple or kill. Sharpened bamboo spikes, known as punji sticks, often coated in bacteria to guarantee infection. Tripwires connected to grenades. Nearly invisible wires stretched between trees. One wrong step, and everything changed. There was no second chance. That's why soldiers didn't just watch the jungle, they feared it. And then there was the heat. A constant, suffocating heat that never let up. The humidity was so thick it felt hard to breathe. Within minutes your clothes were soaked in sweat, but they never dried. Your boots stayed wet. Your skin broke down. Rashes, infections, blisters. All of it became normal. Even walking felt like a chore. Every step took more energy than the last, and the jungle didn't care if you were exhausted. You still had to keep moving. But the physical exhaustion was only part of it, because the jungle was alive, and it never let you rest. Mosquitoes were everywhere, carrying diseases like malaria that could take you out just as fast as a bullet. Some soldiers got so sick they could barely stand, but they still had to move, still had to patrol, still had to stay alert. And at night, things didn't get better. They got worse, because when the sun went down, the jungle changed. You couldn't see anything, only hear it. Movement in the distance, branches snapping, insects, animals, something shifting in the dark, and your mind would start to fill in the blanks. Every sound felt like a threat. Every shadow felt like danger. Sleep became almost impossible, and that's when the real damage started. Because over time, the jungle didn't just wear down your body, it wore down your mind. There were no safe areas, no place to relax, no moment where you could fully let your guard down. You couldn't trust the silence. You couldn't trust what you saw. And sometimes, you couldn't even trust your own instincts anymore. Every step could be your last, and you knew it. This wasn't a war where one big battle broke people. It was something slower, more constant, more psychological. Day after day, step after step, the pressure built until eventually it changed you. The way you thought, the way you reacted, the way you survived. Because in Vietnam, you weren't just fighting an enemy, you were fighting uncertainty itself. You were fighting an environment that never stopped pushing back. A place where even standing still could be dangerous, and moving forward might be worse. The Vietnam War wasn't just fought in the jungle. In many ways, it was fought against it. And for a lot of soldiers, the most dangerous enemy they faced wasn't always human. It was everything around them, everything they couldn't see, and everything they could never fully understand. Subscribe for more real stories from the Vietnam War.